Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm so happy that you have joined me today. Today I'm going to make a really fun card, and it is actually a fun fold. It's been a while since I've done one on YouTube, but this is called the pop-up card. And I saw the design, not the way it was made, but the design of the card, the pop-up, by Lisa Curcio, and I just had to make one and recreate one using my own style. The paper is a celebration paper. The stamp set is Sweet Strawberry. Speaking of celebration, from now until February 28th, every purchase that you make that is $50, you can choose a free item out of the celebration brochure. And there are some really cool things. There's stamp sets, there is paper. Matter of fact, this paper here is some of the free paper that I got. For $100, if you spend $100, you can get the Berry Blessing stamp set and the designer series paper. And I want to just point you to one other thing before I move on. During celebration, if you purchase a starter kit, which for $99 you can receive $125 of products of your choice at that price, and you don't pay shipping for your starter kit, and you will also receive 5 different designer series paper packages. That is an excellent deal, and that then would allow you to do one of two things. You can either be a discount shopper, or you can start a business of your own. Either way, it's all up to you, and it is completely whatever you make of it, okay? If you don't have a celebration brochure, and if you don't have one of the new mini catalogs, let me know. I'll be happy to get one of those off to you. And if you're shopping with me, make sure that you see my picture and my name up in the top of the shop now area, okay? One more thing I wanted to tell you about before we get started on our project. I have an online card class that's coming up. The deadline to sign up is February 10th, and you can do that at my website. And you can pay through PayPal through my website. But we'll be making these 6 beautiful cards. They're a little bit larger than A2. They're based off the Dandy Gardens Memory More card pack. So for $25, you get a package of the card packs, which includes 20 envelopes and 20 envelopes and 20 cards. And look how cute they are. They have dandelions on them. They're in that really pretty yellow color. And then you also receive a full package of the Memories and More card pack. There's a lot of these. There's about 40, I think, total of these small ones. And then there's also about the same number of these larger ones as well. And then you also have these really cool stickers. And this particular card kit does not have any stamping whatsoever. You're simply going to use the stickers that are involved, but yet they don't look like stickers in my opinion. They're so pretty. And so with this, you'll get everything that you need. You'll get the the Memory More envelope and cards, and then you'll get the card pack. Then whatever accents of cardstock, ribbons, or trinkets that you'll need, you'll receive those as well. You won't receive dimensionals or glue dots or anything like that, but you'll get what you need to make these 6 cards. Then you'll have envelopes and cards left, as well as these really fun things. And these are awesome if you scrapbook, if you do a Memories and More journal type thing, or you can use the stickers or some of these things for your calendar as well. So you don't want to miss out on this. $25, and it's a great deal, and it's a lot of fun. So let me know if you're interested. Okay, for this card, I am going to be using Night of Navy, and I'm going to use some of the really pretty paper from the Fine Art Gallery, I think is the name of it. So what I've got is I've got a piece of paper that's 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. And then this piece is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it to the 3 1/4 side. And this is actually a simply scoring tool. And it's wonderful. It has all of these ridges on it, and it comes with a stylus. And then you can do your scoring off of the scoring tool. You can also use your Stampin' Up! Trimmer if you don't have one of these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it at 3 1/4. And at 1 1/2, at 2 1/4, and then at 3. Now I'm just bringing in my bone folder, and I'm going to just go ahead and fold and burnish these along the score lines. Okay, so then it makes a nice little cube. So I'm going to use my tear and tape, and there's a little area right here that's about 1/2 inch long that's left on one of the sides, and that's what you're going to put together. And the trick with tear and tape is you have to make sure that it's really nice and it's adhered to it. So I always go along and just give it a little rub. And I'm just going to take your pick tool and whoop, just rip that right off. So then you're just going to take your paper and bring it together, and you want to just line up the edge right in there and make that cube out of it, just like that. Then I'm going to take my longer piece, go ahead and fold it, burnish it. Now that I've got this folded and I've got my cube made, I'm just going to set it off to the side, and then I'm going to get my stamping done. I am going to be using paper from, I think I told you, believe it's Fine Art Gallery or something like that. I'll have all of these all of the sizes, the supplies, everything on my website, which will be listed at the top of the screen. But this is such a pretty color, and I want it to coordinate and pull the colors from here along with these colors. And so this is Pool Party, and then we'll be using that paper. So I'm going to bring in my stamp set. Okay, I want this card to be a birthday card. And as you can see, there's not any birthday greetings in the Dress to Impress. And so because how pretty this and whimsical this font is, I decided to use Happy Birthday from Sweet Ice Cream, which I'll be doing something from this very soon. So I'm just bringing in the Happy Birthday sentiment, and I'm going to use my Night of Navy. And we're just going to stamp this up right in here. And I put it closer to the top because I'm going to decorate it with a piece of Designer Series paper there. All right, so let's just go ahead and do that. We will go ahead and put this on. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I'm going to use a few cutouts. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tube of lipstick. I'm going to do a bottle of perfume. A shoe. The double flower. That wasn't a very good one, so let's do it again. And a single flower. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is in the Dress to Impress, there's a couple little smudge things, and those are actually, I'm pretty sure they're for the flowers. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to put that on one of the flowers there. And I'll put this larger one on this flower as well. And I used Pool Party for that. Now I'm going to use Daffodil Delight for the smaller flower, which is right in here. Okay, then I'm going to use Old Olive to do my leaves, and I'll use my dark first to do a little outlining, and then I'll come back in with the light. Next, I'm going to do my shoe, and I am going to make this a navy shoe. So I'm just going to go ahead with the dark Night of Navy and do a little outlining. I'm going to come back in with my light Night of Navy. Actually, this is Misty Moonlight. Oops. I'm just going to color it all in. I'm going to use black, and I'm using black for the lid of my perfume bottle. for my lipstick, I'm going to use Mint Macaron. It's not, I don't think Mint Macaron is actually in the color palette of that particular set of paper, but this just reminds me of a particular lipstick brand that I have used, and I just wanted to go with this color, so I'm doing the dark first and then I'll come back with the light. Since the flowers and since there is a Poppy Parade accents in the paper, I think you can probably see it better here. I'm going to use that for my lipstick. For my perfume, I'm going to use So Saffron for the bottle, which makes it look, I'm going to put that on the outside right here, which makes it, or the inside, which makes it look like liquid is in it. And then I'm going to use Pool Party for my label. The next thing I'm going to do is to stamp my sentiment, which is going to be, hello, gorgeous. That reminds me of, well, I have been to England several times because my son and his wife and my beautiful granddaughter live there. And because my daughter-in-law is English, my granddaughter has the cutest little English accent. So anyway, that has nothing to do with this card, but just thought I'd share anyway. Okay, so now I'm bringing in my cute little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I love this thing. I keep it on my desk. Got a cute little platform with two little acrylic boards and the plates, I guess is what you'd call them. The thing I really love about our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss is that they number the plates so you know exactly what and how you should do it, whether you're cutting dies or whether you're using an embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut out, and I'll fast forward through all of this. Okay, two things. I went ahead and cut the paper down so that it would fit. And the next thing is, if you have things that are very intricate and you want these dies to stay put, and if you're not using a magnetic plate, which I'm not, just put a little washi tape on there and that will take care of it. Okay, so now I've got all my pieces cut out, and now we're going to put it all together. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and layer this this piece of designer series paper. It is 3 3/4 by 5, but you don't have to write all this down. It will be on my website. I think I mentioned that before. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. No, by 4. I had it go ahead and span the cardstock as well. We're going to finish decorating the front after we get the inside. You can see here I lifted up and then dropped it. So I had to do it again. But I do love that font. It's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put tear and tape. And you don't want this to be where it's going to be seen. So go ahead and put tape on that area. That. I want that to be right here so it won't be seen. And then you're going to put tape right here on this side. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go squash that down and make sure that that adheres really well. The other thing I'm going to do is I have pieces that are cut that's going to fit right across here like this. Okay. There we go. I think I used the wrong piece. I was supposed to use this one on the front here and use that one here, but it's okay. It's not all going to be seen because this is going to be in front of it. So let's go ahead and put this. You don't want it to be right up against that line. So what I like to do is squish it like this and then just bring it right about in here, just this side of that score line. That I find that to be the best way to do that. Okay, then you're just going to close it like that. Now it's going to have a little bump up because it's got this inside, and that's okay. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here. And I'm doing it just a little bit crooked. Okay, so I'm only going to put a little bit right in here, like this. I'm going to tuck it just a little bit behind there so that it's at an angle. And you don't want it to be down here on the bottom. Okay, and then I will put some glue on the back of the shoe to kind of cover the seam there where those come together. And I also want it to kind of come off on this side here. Do that. Yeah, there we go, like that. Okay, I am going to take my bone folder and just kind of squish that down a little bit. Okay, isn't that cute? All right, and for this one, I'm going to place this up on dimensionals. I'm going to pop it up right about in here. Add dimensionals on the back of these. And then I'm going to finish my card with some of these embellishments from Artistry Blooms. I think I'll put my larger one down here. And didn't that turn out so pretty? I really love that. Isn't that cute? It's such a great woman's birthday card. And if you want to have more space, you don't have to write. You don't have to use this across here. If you wanted to keep that for decoration, then you could add a piece of basic white behind it. I just love this pop-up card. Here's both of them together, and they're just both adorable. Now, if you want that to lay a little flatter, you could probably lay a block down on top of it or something like that. But look at it. It's so cute. Really love these. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video and you like these products, please hit subscribe and ring the bell and you'll get notice whenever I have future videos come out. Don't forget, if you would like a catalog and a celebration brochure, let me know and I'll get one out to you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.